Okay, hello. I'm just here to make a hopefully quick video about my Wordle strategy. And it's been a couple of months since Wordle has been like the cool new thing to play on the internet. Uh, and so maybe this is a bit dated, but I think it's still useful because I just talked to somebody today who said they had never heard of this strategy before. My most of my friends heard of this strategy when I posted it to Facebook, and I made the mistake of posting it to Facebook and answering that day's Wordle before they had had a chance to solve it, and everybody got very upset at me. So I'm going to post this after today. I've kind of cheated by moving ahead the clock on my computer, so hopefully this won't mess anybody up. But if it does, the sort of consolation prize you get is that this is a strategy which will basically enable you to solve any Wordle pretty straightforwardly, even though there's a little bit of ambiguity at the end of it. So the way this works is like a lot of people approach Wordle like, I have some cool first word, which gives me like a certain number of letters, which I hope to find in the answer to the Wordle. And then I kind of base the next guesses on the basis of what I find out from that first word guess. That's not how I do it. What I do is I have 5 words that I use at the start, and I just have the same 5 words every single time. And they give me 24 different letters. The only ones that are missing are the V and the Q. And so actually, the way I got interested in this is that I wanted to see, or I tried to think for a long time about whether there would be 5 words which can give me 25 different letters, 25 unique letters in the first 5 guesses, and then like the last guess is basically pretty simple on the basis of that. There is a way to get 25 different letters. A friend of mine who's a computer scientist figured this out after that post I made to Facebook. I'm going to use the 5 words that I just was able to think of off the top of my head, and that was a puzzle in its own right, which was kind of fun for me to solve. So I just used them just because there's a certain amount of like egotistical pride in that. But anyways, there's other ways to do this, but the basic idea is you want to get as many different possible letters in 5 words, and then the sixth guess is going to be your only real guess. So the first word, believe it or not, is cruth. Which I believe is a Welsh stringed instrument. And so in Welsh, you can have W be a vowel. So this is nice because you get 5 different consonants in this. And yeah, so you've played Wordle, you know how this works, presumably, but the C is in there somewhere. The next word is zonks. The next word is judgy. So I'm not even thinking about what the answer might be at this point. I'm just going to go through the list of words. So blimp is the 4th word, and oh boy, we got a BL at the beginning here. This should be pretty straightforward. And I think at this point it's obvious, right? So it's probably going to be black. Right. So this basically doesn't take any time at all if you do it this way. And almost every single one of my answers is going to be the 6th word. Sometimes you get it sooner, but not often. And then sometimes there actually can be some ambiguity left over at the end. And to show that to you, I'm actually going to play this game called Sidordle, which is where you do 16 different Wordles at the same time. And sometime, hopefully with 1 or 2 of these, there'll be some ambiguity. I might get the answer wrong. We'll find out as we play. But basically, I don't know how many people out there play this, but I don't think it would be possible to do this at all unless you use the same strategy I use. And when you do use the same strategy I use, it gets fun to play this every day. It's not really that easy to share with your friends in the same way as Wordle is, because 16, you can't think back with all the details. But basically, I'll show you. You get 21 guesses in this game, and if you don't have like the whole set of like letters within that first 5 guesses, you're not going to be able to give 16 correct guesses within the remaining 16 unless you get super lucky or something like that. Honestly, I have no idea how you'd play this unless you use my strategy. So I'll just show you how it works here. And this interface is a little weird because sometimes when I type, the letters don't go in. But I'll try to make it work. And so, yeah, I guess I'll point out as well that you do get D twice here with this set of 5 words. And then you also got to keep in mind that V and Q are missing, but V and Q kind of only combine with other letters and words in really kind of specific ways, which is kind of why I wanted to leave them out. Yeah, I'll just set that aside. Right. So I'll give you an example here. This second one, this is the first Wordle. The second one has CROE. So maybe and it's in this order, right? So this could be Corer or something, CORER, or maybe Cooer, COOER. So I'm actually just going to leave that one alone as it is. And I'm actually going to go to this third one. It's SLAE. So yeah, I think what's missing there is the V. And since the A is here, I'm going to guess Sav. And I got it right. Okay, lucky me. Anyways, this next one is pretty easy over here on the right. That's probably prone. And this might take a little while. I don't know if you're actually bored enough to watch all this, but I'm going to try to walk through all of this. Yeah. And some of these I don't get like off the top of my head. So this fifth one here is, I think, annoy. But so it might take a little while, but I will get through all of it before this video is done, and we'll see how many I actually get right. So this one is probably fiery, like that. Number 7 here, we got, I don't know. What do you think? It's P-A-L-P. Yeah, nothing kind of jumps to mind there, so I'll keep moving on, and maybe I'll get a better idea by the time we're done. Yeah, this one's easy because I get 4 answers, C-L-E-R. Okay, that one's obvious. I skipped the first 2, right? So I'll come back to those by the time. I think we're getting better, though, here with this first one. Yeah, it's spook. And see, like I said, sometimes it doesn't actually enter all the letters for some reason. Got to work on that. Anything getting better here? It's not cooer. It's probably corer, but I'll move back to that eventually. Down here, number 9. What do we got? Cameo, apparently. Number 10. Yeah, so O-N here, and then it's got a C, which can't be at the beginning, and probably Ionic. I'll just take a guess here, and I got it right. Okay, I'm not going to get all of them, probably. We'll find out. That's kind of the fun challenge here. Like with Wordle, it's not as common that you miss one, but with 16, you're probably going to miss one. Oh, look at that. Blimp was actually one of the words. Okay, well, I'm cheating a little bit in that sense, getting ahead a little bit, I guess, because otherwise we'll wind up with the last guess for the last one. So I could actually take 2 guesses here. I should stop talking and actually answer these things. So C-L-N-H-Y. This is a funny one because it has no vowels in it, huh? Yep. I'm going to leave that one alone. This one is F-I-L. Probably Philly, like in horse racing. This one is S-H-U-N-T. And this one here is S-P-R-I. Anything else? T. And there's got to be a P at the end. Strip. So you'd think that would be easier for me to figure out, but sometimes they take me longer than it should. Yeah, I mean, this is also the thing with Wordle. With this strategy, it's done in like 30 seconds. And I know a lot of people like with the other strategy, the kind of more common strategy, there's a lot of thought into it, so you remember it better. Yeah, so if you enjoy that sort of like puzzling it out, this is not the strategy for you. But I mean, that can be fun too. This is just like, okay, I'll do a bunch of these and see if I get them all. Anyways, I should shut up again so I can actually do this. Oh, look, we got a V here because of Sav. We got an A, R, N, E. And I'm not exactly sure how that all works to get there. Raven is probably how it works. That's the only combo with all those. We've got a few more left over. Do we have any further clues for this weird one? No. Oh, yeah, now I got it. Lynch. There we go. Like a safety for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So PA, still haven't really gotten anything good here. Probably Papal, I guess. And one more. Let's see if I can get them all. So COVE, cover. Why didn't I get that before? I don't know. Oops. There's the example where it doesn't actually put everything in. All right, cover. Great. I got 16 out of 16 correct. Anyways, this is a way to do Sedordal. Maybe it's a better Sedordal strategy than a Wordle strategy, depending on how you like to approach Wordle. But that's how it works. Take these 5 words and just roll from there. Have fun. See you next time.